Hey everybody, this is Brendan Kelley with the Gratiot Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm coming to you to talk to you about a great small business grant opportunity that's available. It's really accessible to a lot of small businesses out there. I'm here with Jim Wheeler of Gratiot Development Incorporated. Hey Jim.
Morning, everybody. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Well, this is going to go up on the internet. We don't know when people are going to access this yet, so we're hoping that in the next couple of days, anyway, with this grant. This is a grant through the MEDC. Is that right?
Yeah, this is a grant through the MEDC. It's a kind of a second phase. This one's part of the CARES program, which is a federally funded one. It's called the Michigan Small Business Restart Program that this grant's available for. And initially, people that were involved with the Michigan Small Business Grant Relief Program for it weren't going to be qualified, but now they are going to be qualified. So really, it's almost anybody is. And you just made mention about we're not sure when people will see this. Well, we hope we see this really soon, because you have to apply this by 11:59 Wednesday night, August the 5th. I would recommend not waiting until 11:59 on August the 5th. Sooner the better that we have to do it, just from question standpoint and making sure they get their application in, Brendan.
Sure, yeah. Now, there's some good money coming to our region.
Yes.
If I read it correctly. You want to talk a little more about that?
Yeah, the dollars coming to our region are approximately $500,000, just slightly over that. But part of this grant also says that 30% of it has to go to either female-owned, minority-owned, or veteran-owned businesses. So 30%, at least 30% of that $500,000 has to go to those type of somebody that owns or is from that type of an agency. And so, or business. It's one that it's important that we get the word out to everybody, because it could be limited if we don't have enough applications from individuals that are, again, female owned, minority owned, or veteran owned.
That's great to hear. Yeah, well, obviously this video is going to help get the word out, and anybody who's watching this video also, if you know anybody that would qualify, and of course you don't have to be of that 30%, anybody with 50 employees or less,
Right.
I believe. And it's a great opportunity. We're not competing with Detroit or Grand Rapids or Kalamazoo for that money, or Traverse City. This is money that is dedicated to this region, which I think is a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Yeah, this money that's come through our region, which is being headed by Middle Michigan Development Corporation, which is our same organization that's located in Isabella County, which was encompassing the group that this one's involved in would be Midland, Gratiot, Clare, Isabella, and Aranac County are the counties that are involved with this. So we're sharing in a pool of dollars in that group, and that's how these have been allocated to go forward.
That's great.
And again, you hit on it. If you have less than 50 employees, for the most part, you're going to qualify for this one. That's really the key to it. It's for smaller businesses, nonprofits. So it's really anybody. It's a very easy application. It's probably a half an hour time frame that you take and go through it. You can access it easy enough from that. And it's one that I would highly recommend people go after it. It's a chance to take a look and do this.
Now, is there a limit to how much you can apply for?
The limit that you can apply for, the maximum is $20,000, and it will ask you some questions in there, Brendan, to talk about, what has been your losses and dollars that you require in order to get started. So it's a pretty open type of an application, and it's really subject to your self-verifying the dollars that you're going to need. Subject to whenever you're getting a grant, the state has the right to come back in and audit through it as to what you have. But we found it's really a pretty easy grant to get through and to be able to do so. So it's one that we really encourage that it's worth the time in order to do it. You could go to Google right now and go to, Michigan Small Business Restart Program. It'll come right up in the application for it. You go to it, and I use my old sense of that, click on it and roll forward, but that's all it really does take to go forward with it. The application then will be electronically sent to the state, and then it's forwarded back to our region for help in the decision-making process.
Sure. Yeah, no, I've looked through the application a number of times now, and I know it's a really easy process. As long as you have access to your books, you can figure out the numbers that need to go in there. It shouldn't take more than an hour, I would say, to fill it out. And that's if you're really crunching the numbers. But also, your Greater Gratiot Development is offering to help with any questions that anybody would have.
Yep. If you have some questions with it and have problems with it, you can call our office. Our number is 989-875-2083. And we'd be happy to help you step through it. And that's why I say, don't wait till 11 o'clock on Wednesday night. You won't get an answer out of that when you'll get it the next day, and it's too late at that point. So I would ask anybody to just take off and get going on it now. If you tried before and you had a little trouble, when this first launched off, the first couple days, the site was pretty well overwhelmed with the volumes that hit it. But my understanding now, it's not a problem, so you can jump on and work on it, Brendan.
That's great to hear. So if you have 50 employees or less, even if you applied for the previous MEDC grant, they're especially trying to bring in veterans or minority-owned or women-owned businesses. It's up to $20,000, which could be a big help to a lot of small businesses, especially in Gratiot County, I know, who've been hit. And it's an easy application where you can even call Greater Gratiot Development and they'll help you with any questions you have.
Yeah.
I think this is a simple no-brainer. Take 45 minutes to an hour and do the work. The website, if you don't know, is it's michiganbusiness.org/restart. We'll have a link at the description in the bottom of our of the post here for all of you who are interested. But once again, it's michiganbusiness.org/restart. You can also call Greater Gratiot Development. And once again, their phone number is 989-875-2083. And Jim, thank you so much for helping our businesses out here.
We're hoping that this can help. And one final piece of it, a lot of our businesses were involved with the PPP program, the Paycheck Protection Program. You are eligible, as in yes, to be able to do this, even if you receive dollars through that. So that's not a hindrance at all. So if you're involved with that, this is still open to you to do it.
Yeah, that's right. And actually, since we're talking about it also, I know that you have to have, some businesses think that you have to have 2019 revenue to qualify for this grant, and that's not necessarily true. As long as you have some sort of history before, and you didn't open your business after COVID hit,
right.
you could be all set.
Yeah. Your business had to start pre-COVID, but beyond that, no, there really isn't any.
So even if you're wondering if you're eligible, you should just apply. They'll sort through it once they get the applications, and they'll let you know. But there is money out there for you if you're a small business under 50 people. You just got to apply by August 5th. I guess it's 40 hours from now.
Yeah, there's no downside to applying. There really isn't. It's your time is the only thing you're giving for this, and it's well worth it.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Jim. And if you have any questions, give them a call or call the chamber. But once again, the website is michiganbusiness.org/restart. Have a good day, Gratiot.